is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe down below. If you're back, welcome back. My name's Jennifer and I'm glad you're watching this. So for today's video, I am going to be suggesting some Netflix shows and movies. And if I'm looking down, it's because I have my handy dandy notebook journal. And let's get right into this video. Okay, so I have 5 TV shows and I have more movies than TV shows, so bear with me. There's more than 10. I think there's like 13 or 14, I don't know. I couldn't make it to 15, I don't know why. So first off, we have Vampire Diaries, The Vampire Diaries, and my dog's in the background, so don't mind. Okay, so the Vampire Diaries is about a girl and she meets a guy. Hint hint, he's a vampire, and he has a brother, and that brother meets the same girl and falls in love with her because she's a doppelganger. If you don't know what a doppelganger is, I'll put it right here. A doppelganger. Okay, and she's a doppelganger and they're just trying to get her love, but she loves Stefan. And I'm not gonna spoil it, so you better go watch it. The next one that I saw is called You, and this particular show is like very explicit and it has a lot of mature content, so yeah, just a warning. And this one's about a psycho, it's technically a psycho, who is a bookstore manager, and he meets a girl and he falls in love with her and he gets literally obsessed with her. And yeah, you should go watch that one too. I don't wanna spoil anything because that's a really good show, but it's mature content and it's very explicit. And then next one, I recently got into it and I've watched it twice. It's so good and I'm so excited because season 2 is coming out. So excited. And this one is called Never Have I Ever. I literally recommended it to my other friend and she loved it too. And this one's about an Indian Hindu girl who tries to fit in, and she makes up a rumor. She technically makes up a rumor to get to her crush, to get her crush's attention, but it backfires on her. And I don't want to spoil this one either. I don't want to spoil any of these shows, so you guys go better watch them. And and season 2 is coming out soon. Okay, and next up we have this other show, and this show recently aired the 4th season, but this show is also has a lot of sensitive topics like suicide, murder, depression. But yeah, this one is called 13 Reasons Why. And the first season, Hannah Baker, she kills herself and she leaves behind these tapes, but the people on these tapes later hide secrets between themselves. And yeah, you should go watch it if you haven't. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen this show, but this show also has explicit content and mature content, so just be careful. I'm just warning you. Oh, and also Never Have I Ever is like a comedy drama series, so it's pretty funny. And then we have Glee. So Glee is about a group of students who meet in a singing club and they go to competitions, and I don't know how else to explain it. It's technically high school students and their daily lives and like all the drama and all that stuff. And I don't know how much, I think this one has 6 seasons. Pretty sure it does. RIP Naya Rivera and Corey Monteith, because it was recently discovered that she died. And Corey Monteith, he died by overdose. He OD'd. So those are all of my TV show suggestions. You guys should go watch that. And next up, I'm gonna be doing the movies. Okay, so the first movie that I suggest you guys watch is based on a true story. And if there's loud things going around, the trash It's a trash, ma'am. So this next movie is called Brain on Fire, and this one's based on a true story, and this one's technically about an upcoming journalist in which she starts to develop these seizures, and she starts hearing voices in her head. But the doctors don't know, and no, it's not how do you say schizophrenic? It's not that. And she starts to get like paranoia, but later they find out what it is because a particular doctor finds out what she has. So find out what she has. Go watch that movie. True story. And the next one we have is called Tall Girl. I'm a tall girl, 5'8", and the name says it all. It's about a girl. Man, all of these girls trying to get at guys and guys get at girls. Insane. But hey, that's what the new shows are about, and movies. Okay, so this one's about a girl and she tries to get at a guy, but she's insecure. And this guy is like a new foreign exchange student, and sometimes they make her look taller than she really is. And it's pretty funny to see the angles that they do. And yeah, that's technically it. And I don't like the ending of that one because I don't like what she wore. I don't like what she wore, but I mean, that's my opinion. And my best friend, she saw it with me for the second time because I saw it the first time, and then she came over to my house and she saw it with me the second time because I'd be recommending her a lot of shows and she watches them with me, or used to watch them with me when she would come to my house. And she was like, ew, like why is she wearing that? Like she could have worn something better. But you can disagree with me. The next one we have is Kissing Booth, and this one's about, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it. If you haven't, it's about two best friends and they create rules and they build a kissing booth as a fundraiser, and then something happens in there in that kissing booth. And the second one recently came out, so you have to watch the first one to go to the second one to understand, or you can just watch the second one, but I recommend you watch the first one. And the next one we have is something like way out of topic genre. This is called Freedom Riders, and I saw this one in my history class sophomore year, and this was about racially divided high school and how English teacher, pretty sure she's an English teacher, she challenges her students, her at-risk students, at-risk teenagers, and she challenges them and she encourages them to plan a better future, and she makes them keep these journals. I'm pretty sure you guys can like go read them, and this one's based on a true story as well. And she encourages them to focus on their future and have a better future, and she makes them keep these journals, and in those journals they write their experiences and their losses, because some of them were gangs, I think. And yeah, I encourage you guys to watch that one. It's pretty good. And then next one we have is To All the Boys. There's To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and there is To All the Boys PS I Love You, I think that one's called. And this one, pretty sure you guys have seen it. If you haven't, it's about a girl who writes these letters to her crushes, or the people that she liked, and her sister sends those letters to those people. And the next one is called Sarah Burgess is a Loser. And this one, okay, so To All the Boys, Noah Centineo was in it. Technically, from now on, Noah Centineo is in the next 4 ones, okay? So if you like Noah Centineo, you should watch these movies because he's in them. Okay, so Sarah Burgess is a loser, and a girl, technically this is the moral of the story. Sarah Burgess, she catfishes a guy. Technically that's what happens. And the next one is Perfect Date. Noah Centineo is in this one as well, and he's a high school student, and he creates an app to offer services as a fake date to make money for college. But this one backfires because he actually starts to develop feelings for this particular girl. And the next one, Noah Centineo, is also in it, and this one's kind of related to the other one, to the previous one. And this one is like, I always get confused because they have the same story kind of, but not really. This one is about popular college kid Noah Centineo, and he asks help from his nerd friend to develop an app, and this app is a flirting app. So yeah, it's kind of similar. And this one is to make money, but it like starts to get out of control. Go watch it. And then the next one we have number 14. Okay, number 14 is about a senior, and she wants to go to UC Davis, and she wants to become a vet, but she doesn't really have a lot of friends. So her sister encourages her to give herself a makeover or something like that. I haven't seen this one in a while. And she does do a makeover, and her life starts to change. And yeah, pretty good one. And lastly, we have The Last Summer, and this one, okay, in this one, Maya Mitchell is in it. So if you watch The Fosters, Maya Mitchell is in it. Callie Foster, she's in this one. And this one's about, well, technically the name says it all. It's about high school graduates in their last summer, and they just have fun. And yeah, go watch it. And that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe down below. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and yeah, do all of that good stuff. I will see you next Friday, because I post every Fridays, or I try to, because sometimes if I don't post on Fridays, I post on Saturdays, because sometimes there's technical difficulties where it doesn't upload in time, and it's happened to me a lot of times. So yeah, I will see you next Friday. Bye.